foolish man who became clever once upon a time. In a small village surrounded by lush green fields and towering mountains, there lived a man named Harish. Harish was a kind-hearted but foolish man, often the subject of jokes among the villagers. Though he worked hard as a farmer, his naive nature made him the target of pranks and deception. Harish, however, never seemed to learn from his mistakes and carried on, unaware of how people viewed him.
The foolish Actone day, Harish was walking to the market with a basket of fresh fruits. On the way, he met a cunning merchant named Ramesh. Ramesh knew of Harish's foolishness and decided to trick him. Ramesh said, "I've heard you have an exceptional basket of fruits, but you know, carrying them in a basket like that will make them lose their sweetness. I have a magical bag that can keep your fruits fresh and multiply them. I'll trade it with you for just 1 coin." Harish's eyes widened. "Really? A magical bag? That sounds wonderful." Without thinking twice, he handed over his basket and a coin to Ramesh in exchange for an old torn cloth bag. When Harish reached the market and opened the bag, he realized he had been tricked. The bag was empty and the villagers laughed at him once again, embarrassed and upset. Harish vowed to become smarter and never fall for tricks again.
The journey of learning, Harish decided to seek wisdom. He left his village and traveled to meet a wise sage named Guru Vishwanath, who was known for his profound knowledge and intelligence. "Guruji," Harish said humbly, "I am tired of being foolish and making mistakes. Please teach me how to be clever and wise." The sage smiled and replied, "Wisdom cannot be taught, Harish. It is learned through observation, reflection, and experience. But I can guide you. Stay with me and follow my teachings."
For several months, Harish worked under the sage's guidance. He learned to observe people's actions, question their motives, and think critically. The sage taught him the value of patience, the art of listening, and the importance of learning. From mistakes. One day, the sage gave Harish a task. "Go to the nearby forest and bring me the rarest fruit you can find. But remember, do not believe everything you hear or see."
The clever test Harish ventured into the forest, where he encountered a group of monkeys. One of them, a mischievous monkey, offered him a shiny golden fruit. "Take this fruit," the monkey said. "It's the rarest fruit in the forest." Harish inspected the fruit carefully and realized it was painted gold. Smiling, he thanked the monkey and moved on. After hours of searching, he found a unique, sweet-smelling fruit growing on a tall tree. He carefully climbed the tree, picked the fruit, and brought it back to the sage. The sage was pleased. "You have learned to think critically and not be deceived by appearances. You are no longer the foolish man you once were."
The return to the village armed with his newfound wisdom, Harish returned to his village. One day, he saw Ramesh, the cunning merchant, trying to trick another villager with his magical bag. Harish intervened and exposed Ramesh's trickery in front of everyone. The villagers were amazed at Harish's cleverness and began to respect him. From that day on, Harish was no longer the butt of jokes. He became a respected member of the community, known for his wisdom and fair judgment. Whenever someone needed advice, they would turn to Harish, the man who had transformed from foolish to clever.
Moral of the story, wisdom is not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about learning from your experiences, staying observant, and thinking critically. Even the most foolish person can become wise if they are willing to learn and grow.